Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Round the Colosseum. 3 within 2 shows. We're on a roll of something. We're coming back to you because there's been a change in the card from what we talked to you about last. Joining me are Jeremy and Lucian Loveless. How you guys doing today?
Doing good.
Not too bad, not too bad. How are you guys?
Great.
Good.
So, Lucian, let's start this off. Tell us about Jack Talus's new opponent since you broke that match to the public. I've never seen Soda Hendricks. Jeremy, have you seen him?
No, Lucian, I was going to ask you. I think I seen a promo where he put a dog in the ring, his pet dog or something.
Yeah, his dog's name is Tokyo. Really cute dog, really talented. Soda is a bit of a phenom. He was trained by Rodney Mack and Jazz. He was the NWA Texas Junior Heavyweight Champion. He's been to all the towns and done all the things. And yeah, good kid. Pity what's going to happen to him.
Now you ran off a list of his accolades, and a lot of them sounded like the same accolades Jack Talus has.
Yeah, except light heavyweight division. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh boy, this is going to be a good David and Goliath match," right? Let's talk about that for a second. The only reason David beat Goliath was because he had a projectile weapon. And anthropology tells us that Goliath was probably about 6'2" max. So we have referees, and Jack's a full 7 feet tall. And in the real world, we have things like weight classes for those exact reasons. Whoever made this match decided to put that by the wayside for a day or two. So, hey, I'm all for it.
That's what I was going to say. You have him that you said had wrestled in Texas, which to some of us is just down the street. But you got Jack that wrestled in Japan, right? Has even more experience. Did he also win the Crockett Cup for the tag team title, the tag team division?
He sure did with his Japanese tag partner. Jack has a home in Japan. I mean, Pro Wrestling Noah is one thing. You can go visit, work for a little while, come back. But they gave Jack a house. That says something.
And like you said, I definitely think size is going to be a factor in this match.
I mean, again, Soda's a great competitor, a great athlete. But Carbonation is cute. It's bubbly. It's fun. But when you shake it up and slam it against a 7-foot wall, it goes flat.
It's going to let out all that fizz.
Well, I mean, I guess we're just going to have to wait and see how it goes down the 15th of this month in Spencer, Oklahoma.
I know if for whatever reason, if something happens to Soda, I'll make sure Tokyo gets a good home. Do you guys remember Spit Dogs? No?
No.
I don't know if you're old enough. We used to have this breed of dogs that was bred primarily to turn spits. So, yeah, dogs were once a necessary part of the kitchen, and I think we can bring that back. There's a real business opportunity there.
Interesting.
I mean, it could have just been a friend for Norman. Now, previously, Jack was slated to face Jack Samuels. Now Jack's going against Gideon Vane. Lucian, as a manager, do you have any insights or any comments about that?
I think, I like Jax. He's got that energy where you really believe he's the protagonist in his own story, I think it'll be good for him to prepare with Gideon for his eventual meeting with Jack. Gideon's a big guy. Jax is a pretty big guy too, and he's got ups. He has no problem climbing a tree. I've seen it. So, yeah, it'll be good for him to get his reps in, and I'll be watching that match pretty closely.
I mean, Jack and Gideon used to be a tag team called Big Business, so they're going to have a few similarities there.
Yeah, they definitely know each other's oeuvre pretty well.
This is going to be a great match. I mean, like you said, sizes will not be a factor in this one. I think it goes down to straight experience. Gideon's been around for a while. Jax is still fairly new.
And you know what they say? What is it? Youth and exuberance will never outmatch old age and cunning, something to that effect.
But we also have to play in the factor that Gideon is still looking to go after Remy and Jay Hazard for one of the titles. Will we catch him worrying about that?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Remy's got through Marquez first.
Oh, yeah.
So getting our cart ahead of the horse.
Speaking of that match, Jeremy, you want to show the subscribers what they get for entering our contest from the last video?
Yeah.
If they're the
These
winner?
are awesome. These are actually waterproof posters. They're also supposed to be tear resistant. They will be in our raffle for around the Colosseum, and they will be signed by Marquez and Remy. We won't know who the champion will be until after the match.
I got $1 on Marquez, saying.
I mean, got more than that. I mean, against that dirty swamp rat, Remy. And dirty swamp rat, not my own words. I stole those. All right. Good, or good insult.
I actually like the nickname Swamp Gator. I think that's Marquez called him out as a Swamp Gator.
Yeah, that's right. Swamp Gator.
I think that's taken. I know a guy, but that's another story. I got $1 on Marquez for one reason and one reason only. He's got the best Death Valley driver in the game right now. Since Perry Saturn. Putting that out there.
Well, not only that, but it seems like Remy is more about entertaining the crowd when Marquez is straight up worried about winning a championship. He's always hungry. He's always looking for the next fight.
But if you ain't got that hunger and you don't want that next fight, what's the point of being in the business?
Remy does have a tendency to get lost in the spotlight every now and then.
Oh, yeah.
I've wrestled him. I know.
And this will be the revenge for Trap, right? I mean, they split up a while back, and there was never that. What I'm trying to say, there was never that last match.
Yeah, after I beat them, they just, for whatever reason, couldn't keep it together anymore. I don't know what to tell you.
Which, while we're still talking about Marquez here, I'm going to show off a door prize that I'm just now unwrapping. I got it in the mail today for everybody. This is going to be free to anybody that joins or comes to the show, so that's another reason to be there. But look at that. Look at that smile.
I definitely like that. Johnny, I think that will also be autographed, right?
If I can talk him into it, sure, I'll get it autographed by him. No guarantees, but
Marquez will also have these awesome keychains. Can you see that? They're actually dog tags. Empire on the back. Is it?
Or the winner of that poster can get it autographed themselves, and he might personalize it if they go that route. But we got one more addition or change to the card we need to talk about tonight, and that's our new triple threat match. Ryo Urobe versus Kilimanjaro versus, I forget who it was. Give me a second. Mitch Onyx. How can I forget about Mitch? Come on. Which, Lucian, you've had issues with Mitch in the past, haven't you?
I mean, limited. We worked it out. Honestly, I like Mitch. He's a great competitor. He's really hungry. Probably one of the best guys in the tri-state area, hands down.
I don't think Texas counts as a tri-state area, sir.
I mean, it's bigger than your state 3 times over. I'd say it does.
Size matters not.
Somebody lied to you.
Which speaking of size, how much does it cost to hire Jack? Had a promo put out today, the day of recording, that some little pipsqueak in this show took umbrage to me telling the truth. So I might need to hire you in your services against Ryo Uribe, because he kind of called me out for telling the truth, and he's in this match. Did you see anything special of him, or did you just see cheating last month with his match?
I didn't catch that. Honestly, the only thing I've heard about this upcoming match is I saw Kilimanjaro and Mitch talking a little bit of smack to each other online.
Uribe, I think he just released it today.
Yeah, and I'll splice that in for anyone that hasn't seen it or don't know what we're talking about. So we'll have that coming up next.
I didn't like about Ryo is his tactics. For a young man, he turned dirty real quick in that range.
Not being dirty. It's called being able to outsmart your opponent, being able to put one foot, one step ahead. But people like him don't know that because people like him just want to run their mouths. But anyways, damas y caballeros, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't had the privilege of knowing me, of seeing me at Scars and Stripes, my name is Yo Soy El Rayo Uribe. I'm not just another mariachi malo here to put on a show, put on a Clash Wrestling act. No, I'm here to put on the performance. And every performance needs its top star, which is what EPW lacks. But regarding EPW Injustice on August 15th, Spencer, Oklahoma, I was looking at the card and I saw these two guys are more worried about arguing about their humbleness or about the people they face in their careers rather than their actual match. Yeah, Mitch Onyx, Kilimanjaro, estoy hablando de ustedes. I'm talking about y'all. But I was talking to EPW management, and they decided to make it a triple threat by adding yours truly. Because I'm not going to be arguing about things that no one cares about. No, I'm going to be putting on the performance. So I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are ready for my song. Espero que están listos para mi canción.